All right, here is some good news to start your morning with, especially if you are looking for a job.
That's because starting today, the new Target store, you know, the one that's in ABQ Uptown, is set to hire 200 people. Again, that store is right in ABQ Uptown, and that's right where News 13's David Romero is right now. David, lots of jobs here, all kinds too, I imagine, huh?
Yeah, Matt, and with only 2 months away, Target executives are anxious to get those positions filled, and they're holding a set of job fairs to do just that. Now, 200 new jobs are up for grabs at the new Target store in Northeast Albuquerque. Store executives say the team member positions are all in different departments throughout the facility. Construction on the 155,000 square foot facility started earlier this year. According to a press release from Target, the store is going to be a one of its kind here in the state. Now, this will also be the 10th location around New Mexico, the 5th in Albuquerque alone. Store officials say the opening of another location in the city is not only good for Target, but good for bringing more jobs, of course, to the economy. Now, the job fair will run today and tomorrow from 11 to 7 at night, then again on Saturday from 9 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon. That's all across the street behind me at the Marriott Uptown, which is just catty corner to the new Target location. Matt, back to you.
All right, thank you for sharing the good news this morning, David. Now, if you want to apply for one of these jobs ahead of time, you can head to krqe.com, click on news links, or check out any of the other Target stores here in town. And there will be more new jobs headed to Albuquerque soon with 2 new stores. They're going to Coronado Center, Dick's Sporting Goods, and Gordman's, moving to the spot where the Macy's used to be. That's at the west side of the mall. Gordman's is a discount department store. It's kind of like Kohl's. It'll be on the upper level, and Dick's will be on the lower level. It'll be just like the store on the west side. Both of them should open next fall.
Thousands of New Mexicans will be covered through Medicaid thanks to federal funds. Governor Susana Martina announced this week that she is taking advantage of part of President Obama's Health Care Act. It allows the state to expand Medicaid health insurance to adults making less than $15,400 a year. The feds will cover all the costs for the first 3 years. Then will gradually decrease to 90% by 2020. We should learn more today about the governor's plan for the state's budget. She is expected to unveil her proposal sometime today. The Democrat-controlled Legislative Finance Committee already outlined its $5.9 billion budget proposal yesterday. $200 million in new money is available next fiscal year because of strong oil and gas revenue and a slowly recovering state economy. The State Legislative Finance Committee spending proposal also includes a 1% across-the-board pay hike for state workers at a cost of $30 million. State and motor transportation police would get a 3% raise on top of that, but not everyone is happy.
I think teachers will be disappointed to the point of being insulted.
The Albuquerque Teachers Union says they would like a larger salary hike because they say they'll likely have to contribute more to their pensions and a federal payroll tax that hits workers this month.
Well, exactly how much does Albuquerque's mayor go globe-trotting? That's exactly what we decided to take a look at recently. And it turns out Mayor R.J. Berry isn't traveling nearly as much as the mayor before him, Martin Chavez. In his last 4 years in office, Mr. Chavez spent $71,000 traveling, promoting the city and trying to get companies to come here, while Mayor R.J. Berry has spent just $7,000. He says he's just trying to save money, but he's still selling the city, like with this story.
I'm having dinner. I meet a guy named Dave. I said, "Hey, Dave, what do you do?" He says, "I run an airline." He says, "What do you do?" I said, "I'm a mayor of Albuquerque." It turns out that's Dave Barger from JetBlue.
And it turns out, Mayor Berry says because of that dinner and that meeting, JetBlue will start flying out of the Sunport later this year. The mayor's also trying to work more trade deals with Mexico. A little bit later this morning, we should hear more about some high-profile criminal cases going on in Albuquerque. Bernalillo County District Attorney Carrie Brandenburg will talk about them and some bills from the Roundhouse that could affect your safety and the state's courts. We'll be there, and we'll let you know what she says. Elizabeth?